Ah, I gotta take the chat out. There we go. Okay, welcome everybody to another episode of Timeline Thursday. We're finally to the end of the timeline. We're going to be playing Breath of the Wild from here on out, and then we'll be entering the realm of spin-off games after this. But we finally made it. It's been such a long journey. I'm so happy that all of you have joined me this long to see the end of the timeline. Good. I'm glad, Ian. Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry to hear that, Clifford. Let's try to... Hopefully this stream can cheer you up, lift your spirits. I'm really sorry to hear that. Sorry for your loss. So, how about that Breath of the Wild 2 announcement? Sucks it's getting delayed, but, you know, it is what it is. At least it's only 3 months, technically. So we won't have to wait very long. But man, the story implications of just that little 7-second teaser. Man. I wanted to have hope that it would come out this year, but it is what it is. Hopefully it comes out March 3rd. That would be nice. It'd be a really good birthday present for myself. Once again. Oh boy, the Switch version is so blurry in this cutscene. Yep, and it will be the Switch anniversary. We'll see. We might be getting some... I mean, I hate to spread rumors and everything about the Switch Pro, but, I mean, we might actually get a new Switch. We might get something that allows us to have a powerhouse on the TV screen, which would be sick if they launched both together. Maybe that's why they pushed it back, and it's really not just a development reason. Just like the last time. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they tweak some stuff in development between the delay for Breath of the Wild. But I have a feeling it mostly was due to the freaking Switch, them wanting to launch that in March. Judging by how much time Breath of the Wild was delayed, I'm gonna guess it's coming out in 2026. I'd bank on the spring 2023. They gave us a window. I'm sure Aonuma really didn't want to let us all down like that, but you know, they've got to make this game much more than just Breath of the Wild's map with the sky area on top. Like, we got to get more than that. So, but man, this story implications, like, I've been thinking ever since that little teaser came out that it's possible that Demise could make a return. We could end up with 2 villains this next time around, with Ganondorf and then Demise as the final boss or something. That would be crazy. But because the Master Sword is broken, technically he can get out, if he's still alive, that is. Nobody really knows. I mean, yes, Fi and Impa stated that his residual consciousness would dissolve within the Master Sword, but who knows if... I mean, the guy's... he's a freaking demon. Like, who knows whether or not he could actually hold on that long. Like, yes, Ganondorf's supposed to be the symbol of his hatred and all that kind of stuff, but there's still the possibility. And to be honest with you, I would love to see Girahim make a return. What would be cool is if Ganondorf actually ends up being more empathetic this time around, because he like wakes up from this being sealed, and then all of a sudden he breaks the Master Sword, Demise comes back, and he actually takes over Ganondorf's body, and then they fight constantly back and forth of who's gonna take control of him and all that kind of stuff, and what they're gonna do to Hyrule. I think that would be a really cool take on the whole situation, but I don't know if Nintendo is gonna be cool enough to get into that. I don't know. I think it's a really good idea, but they could just keep it simple, you know? It's normally keep it simple, stupid, so they just do what is right in front of our face, which was probably just going to be Ganondorf and no Demise. But either way, I am looking forward to it. And then if this year is anything like 2016, we should be getting a lot of information at E3 this year. I mean, they played the game and did a treehouse event and all that kind of stuff. I know because of COVID, they're not doing a physical E3, but we might get a couple trailers for the game, which would be nice. My jaw would drop if we got a playable demo that was like the Great Plateau type of area, but I don't see that happening. Oh, it got canceled. Well, either way, we'll still have we will still have a Nintendo Direct around that time, most likely. They have it every year, so I'm still expecting that to come out. I mean, as it is, E3 isn't as important to those announcements as everyone thinks, because Nintendo hasn't been involved with E3 that heavily in a really long time. Like, yes, they have a presence at the event when it's in person, but they normally don't hold a press conference or anything like that anymore. So Nintendo. Ooh, Wind Waker would be a sweet port. I could see them, because of this delay, launching Twilight Princess HD and Wind Waker HD on the Switch now. I think it's due time. 10 out of 10. The Dude, welcome to the stream. That's one thing we are not going to do. So if I don't get to your comments, please don't be pushy about it. I appreciate it. And you said, I'm actually glad that Breath of the Wild 2 isn't coming out this year. We now have more chances of getting Twilight Princess port on the Switch. Make way for the king, Breath of the Wild 2. Actually, you know what? I doubt we're going to see the King of Hyrule in Breath of the Wild 2. To me, it kind of made sense that they, like the king and the champions are gone. Like their spirits finally were able to rest. Because we got our job done. Clifford, yes, you made a very good point, and I haven't been able to respond to that comment yet, but you made a very good point in my analysis. My recent analysis of the teaser. We could end up getting a collection, which is Ocarina of Time, possibly like the 3DS version, upscaled to 1080p, Twilight Princess, and Wind Waker all in one collection, similar to the Mario collection. You meant the king being Twilight Princess? And you know, Ian, I did see a tweet this morning. It was like in my notifications that about E3, but I just didn't look at it yet. So I haven't actually read about that news yet. So thank you for informing me. Appreciate it. Get bent. Bye. See, where are you going? He's like, I dropped my shield, bro. All right, let's get this thing on the road. Maybe they'll skip Majora's Mask HD. Maybe. You know, I don't know about Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask only because they just came out with them with Switch Online. But we'll see. What's this? Just so you guys know, I might be stepping away for just a couple seconds. I have a package coming that I have to sign for. Hopefully my postman rings the doorbell. They normally don't around here. And then I'll get a notice. Oh, your package is at the freaking post office instead of at your house. Yes, we will be getting all towers. We're going to try to do all towers and all shrines in this playthrough. I don't know if I feel like having a bit of fun, we might do all Korok seeds. I'm still kind of up in the air about that. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but we'll see. We've got plenty of time. Yes, and all divine beasts, of course. We will be hitting all story points in this playthrough. So, how's everybody today? Not all Korok seeds because you have a life. We could do all Korok seeds that matter. Yes, we could. We could just do all the Korok seeds for the inventory slots and then max that out, you know?
When the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
Yes, and all the memories. Who else thinks Nintendo went overboard with the freedom? I don't agree on that front. I really like the freedom in this game. I think what they did go overboard with was being able to go straight to Ganon, though. I think that kind of kills it off, and I think that they're obvious. I think it's kind of obvious that they're going to change that up in Breath of the Wild 2 with the castle floating. We probably won't be able to get straight to the castle depending on what kind of abilities Link has, or maybe there'll be like some type of miasmic shield over it to where we can't get inside. I would enjoy them bringing that type of thing back, because I think being able to go straight to the end of the game from the beginning, like right after you get off the plateau, is just a little overkill with the freedom. So I do agree on that front, but everything else, let us explore the world the way we want to. I love that aspect of this game. It's actually the one thing that's really, really cool about Elden Ring as well. Ian, you're doing great. Sayori, you're good. Good to hear. The prospect of new dungeons. Miss Grace, welcome. We've missed your presence. It's good to see you as well. It's gonna... it unleashes its blight on Link's arm and his freaking Master Sword, that's for sure. Ooh, the frame rate dip right there. To be honest with you, I don't think I've played this version, like the Switch version, in so long. It's kind of weird. Like Malice Link, kind of like the one from the ones from Age of Calamity. That'd be pretty cool. I'd be down with that. They could even make it like, oh my gosh, dude, what if it was like in an underwater section of the map and it mimicked the fight from freaking Ocarina of Time with Shadow or Dark Link, whichever one I add. I get the two mixed up all the time. Either way, same freaking thing. But that'd be pretty epic. What I'm really looking forward to is like more mobility with Link, like being able to do different things with his movement. I have a feeling based off those patents that Link is going to be a freaking tech monster. Like he's going to be able to like do a whole bunch of different moves. Stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to them bringing back sword techniques or of some sort. No, Clifford, I have not watched that. We don't really want to skip it anyways, do we? I'm really interested to see what glitches will still work in Breath of the Wild 2. Like, I don't think we're gonna have bomb impact launches anymore because we don't have the Sheikah Slate, but who knows, maybe the arm will replace that and give us the same type of bombs, or maybe we'll have to get standard bombs. The thing with the glitches, I feel Nintendo wanted most of those to stay in the game, or the Zelda team wanted most of those to stay in the game because they were so interested in seeing what people could do with the engine and the physics and all that kind of stuff in this game. So stuff like the bomb impact launch is technically taking advantage of what they gave us. You know what I mean? Shoot, even like the bullet time launch, like that one could still possibly make it because we'll probably still have Link's time skip ability and all that kind of stuff, or his bullet time ability. Any ideas for Zelda Maker? You know, it'd be sweet is if they had a section of the game where you could make shrines for other people to play. I don't think it would be all that hard for them to get something like that done. Oh, come on. We don't want to have to mess with this guy. I just want to smack him in the face with this thing. Boom. Yikes. No, you're getting too close. Too close, too close. I could have just hit him in the water, but this works too. Shoot, I'd rather them keep that kind of stuff. The dude. It's just funny. And it shows that the Zelda team is supportive also. I mean, we all know Link is Link. But when he does that kind of stuff, it's like, you know, it's a little humorous. Exactly. Like what Miss Grace said. It's an interesting way to get Link in there, and it also makes for a good little laugh. I think they're, you know, obviously poking a little bit of fun at everyone that was saying Link is a girl. That's kind of how I took it. Like when Breath of the Wild was first announced and it was Zelda Wii U at that point, everybody was like, Link's a girl! Like... So, I mean, the Zelda team loves to mess with us. Look at the reward for getting all 900 Korok seeds. Yeah, also, like what Ian said, it allows people to play Link as a female if they see him that way as well. So it was like, you know, they're giving us an opportunity to change his styling around and everything. Clifford, I don't know. I doubt it because they just made Link. And there's no option, so... I mean, his design is already meant to be pretty neutral, as it is, so... I mean, yes, the man is sexy, but he also has some feminine characteristics to him, which is just fine. I think my favorite part of like all of the content that they showed of this game was when the treehouse sat down to play it, and all the girls that were playing the game were just like admiring Link. It was so funny. Exactly, Sayori. I think that's what Nintendo's going for with this character. So, you know, it's just a representation or a reflection of us. of every player. You can see him however you want to see him. Whereas, just in terms of the lore, Link's a guy. But I think they like to give us the creative freedom, just like they leave stuff open-ended with the timeline and all that kind of stuff. However, Breath of the Wild 2 is looking like it's going to give us some definitive answers unless they mess with us and they're like, oh, no, actually, we're going to put some stuff in here that contradicts everything that you thought. I think it was in my comment section. I'm not 100%. It might have been on Twitter, but I saw this really cool idea that, like, what if Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2 actually take place? It wouldn't make a lot of sense, but what if they actually took place prior to Ocarina of Time? And this is like the story of how Ganondorf changed. I know it doesn't make any sense, but I thought it was a cool concept. Like, all of a sudden we find out that it was all a lie and Breath of the Wild isn't after Ocarina of Time. I think it would be funny. Gee, come on. Or recenter this thing. Well, they're all different. Every Link is different. I mean, look at Football Head from Wind Waker. Ooh, Ian, that would be sweet if we find that out. Sayori, that would be a very interesting take on it. I've had the idea that possibly what was going on is that everything that we know as a Zelda timeline is actually fake. Like the whole, like, it was all a dream. However, what if everything that took place in the timeline, except for Skyward Sword and Breath of the Wild, was all a part of a training program that the Sheikah made for Link? So the entire 100 years that he was in slumber, he went through every single game and every single trial of fighting Ganondorf. And, like, they could even, like, frame it to where Skyward Sword and then Ocarina of Time and then the other main games are actually take place, but they're not as split as they normally would be. So they could reorganize it and just say, like, all the games like Minish Cap, A Link to the Past, like, all of those were just training programs that have a little bit of truth to them, but they weren't actually in the history of Hyrule. Like, some of it was, but not all of it. I think that would actually be pretty cool. And we find out that Link went through all this training and he just wakes up and he's able to take out Ganondorf. It was like a last-ditch effort to make sure that he had enough time to, or Calamity Ganon, I mean. But all just in an effort to make sure he had enough time to train without actually training. Almost like a freaking, like the, what are they called? The pods that the Saiyans sleep in to regenerate their bodies and stuff like that. I think Frieza was the one that was using them. But Goku does it, like, right before he goes Super Saiyan in the first saga or whatever. Yeah, it is called the Age of Myth, so maybe, right? Right? I've been wanting to make a video on it, but I've been procrastinating, not gonna lie. And then this week's video got pushed back because of the freaking announcement we got, and I had a whole bunch of other issues going on. Recently, I found out that my glasses that I had gotten new glasses. I thought they were all good, and then one day I was looking at my phone, and I noticed I was getting this, like, halo above it, like on text with a black background. So I was getting like kind of a double vision sort of thing. And I had gone to this eye doctor who they take you in and they do like a virtual eye exam, and I didn't know that at first. So I ended up paying like $100 for a virtual eye exam, and they got my prescription wrong. So for the last like 3 months, I've been wearing a prescription that's too strong, and they got my astigmatism messed up in there. So it was giving me massive headaches. It felt like somebody was like literally pulling on my eyeball and pulling it out of my head. So I had to get that all taken care of yesterday and today. But luckily, I buy direct. Highly recommend them if any of you guys wear glasses and you're used to going to the eye doctor and buying them for an extreme amount of money. I buy direct. Freaking way cheaper. And you can get like pairs of glasses for free, all sorts of stuff. They sell designer brands as well. Really good lenses. I loved the quality of my glasses, but the prescription was too strong. So yesterday I had to go to an eye doctor, got my eyes dilated, did all that garbage. Luckily found out that there's nothing health-wise wrong with me for the double vision stuff, but it was a hassle. But I'm getting my glasses for free with new lenses and everything through iBuy. And I went 3 months, so I'm outside of their return period, and they still let me do it, which is super cool. You can't see Ian or Clifford? Sayori? Sorry to hear that. You know, my postal guy has not rang the doorbell. I swear. Delivered at mailbox. I didn't have to sign. That's all good. I'm sorry to hear that, Sayori, but it's okay. You can still see everyone else. After this shrine, I'm gonna put the stream on. Be right back. I'm gonna go grab my package, and then I will be back on. Hey, you. Let's see if I can. I want to be cool. Just let me be cool for a second. Oh, no. I can't be the cool guy. Oh, I got the gyro on too. That's not cool. Toy-Con VR goggles. There we go. Whatever. We'll just go grab it. I wanted to shoot it out of the air. My aim is trash right now. We'll hopefully get that all fixed up by the time we're done with this game. I just like bringing the ball over here. I know it's just for show. Oh, come on. You're making me take longer than it needs to take. Really? The ball won't go with me? I guess it really didn't have any momentum in because I can't carry it in the air. The ball has to have a purpose. It can't just be in here for no reason. This was a really nice way for them to show you, okay, this is how this shrine works instead of telling you how it works. Please don't tell me that. Okay. I come bearing gifts. Did you need this? It's okay, I brought it anyways. It just disappeared. Rick doesn't go anywhere without his balls. Oh no. That's right, I don't. Had to bring the balls with me. Ah, okay. It must be a problem with YouTube then. Oh, hello. Thanks for the items. That was really nice of you. I could use a botw arm and a new shield. And a new sword, you know. Take this extra botw arm. Replace the tree branch. Okay. I'm gonna blow this up. Just to get it out of the way. Look, we're repairing Hyrule already. Alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab my package. And we'll continue this. We're getting off the plateau today, by the way. So don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. We are back. Switching screens now. Sorry about that. I ordered this stuff, and then of course... Oh, there they are. I'm over here looking for these things, and can't really show them on screen. But I was over here looking for these things that I bought for the new stuff that I just ordered, and I couldn't freaking find them. Of course, they were in here right under my iPad. Definitely didn't burn anything down while you're going. What did you guys do? Did you guys burn the house down? Alright. Let's go. Sarah, you just ranted about your online family. Nice. Sounds exciting. Do 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 do. Lionel boy, Lionel boy, please leave me the flip alone. I got them moves like Ganon. I got them moves like Ganon. Excuse me. Here to tell you about our Lord and Savior, Calamity Ganon. Or is it the other way around? Are you here to tell me about him? Jeez, it's so fast, I don't even know what's going on. Oh, what? I didn't get the stagger? That's some trash. Why did I not get that stagger? It's probably because I'm using a blunt object. Yep, that's exactly the reason why. I did not get it again. How embarrassing. Oh, come on. There we go. Thanks, buddy. Hello, sir. Yes, you can have two files, one for normal and one for master. My normal mode already has save data on it for this. I just started a new master mode file. It is not safe. It is really not safe up here. Especially with that. We are not fighting that. That's a big note. Apples. And yes, I am playing master mode. I've always wanted to do this. I want to roll the barrel. I've never done this before. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What? What just happened? What? Oh, that's not how you roll a barrel. Come on, Link. I wonder if it will damage them if I do it. Oh, it's already kind of too late for that. Oh! I thought I killed him. I thought he was almost dead. Eeh. Oh no! I meant to hit the backflip. Ah, I was so close. Mid animation on that. Yes, you can hide in it. My barrel. First death. It was the barrel's fault. I blame it on the barrel. You know, just remove that so we don't have that problem. Ooh, I don't even know if that works right now. It has its days. Sometimes the freaking chatbot works and sometimes it does. Oh, it worked. What? Got me. Oh, I want that torch though. Guess the stick's gonna have to go. Trying to hit the bird. Didn't work. Yeah, it probably hasn't reset from the last time. We'll just keep it at 2 and I could make it where it makes sense. Go down here. Oops, did I do that? Sorry. My bad, bro. Oopsie. Got hit with the master torch. Is hiding only in master mode? No. There's just not a lot of those barrels around. I believe those barrels are there in the normal game, though. What? I think you got some random... Random directions you be moving. My eyes! Oh god, my eyes. Yikes! Ooh. Relics of the past has prepared me for this. Not. How'd I get a double hit? Oh! Oops. I need to make... Oh, no, I need those. I guess I could get more. Doesn't really matter. Come here, Bako. You and your freaking bow. Alright, enough messing around. Enough horsing around. Sorry, fellers. You're gonna be frozen and die. That's just what's gonna happen. Oh, I missed. Okay. I gotta take this dude out. Oh! Alright, there's death 2. We don't need to count that one. Because it's already counted. What is that? I should have ran. Alright, I should have ran. I can't even beat Bako's. Can't even destroy Bako's. Ay! I saw that one coming. Ay, 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 go, go, go. Boing. Alright. Now then. You shall die. There we go. All right, buddy. Farmer's pitchfork. In the face. Freaking yeeted him. Yeet. There we go. That's better. I don't feel so bad about myself. He's like, you stole my bow! Oh. Butthead. Alright. Mine. Oh no, I'm not full. What does this have in it? I forget. Ooh, a throwing spear. Sweet. Bees! Dude, those things look so evil. Look at them. Evil bees. It's like I never looked at it before, but I used it earlier. What the heck? Those are some killer bees. They're freaking massive. Ah! Run! Oh no. Here they come. Go away. No, go away. Thank you. Alright, we can go roll this barrel in peace now. Just walk around the plateau with it. Will this thing fool the Lionel? I wonder. I'm sorry I'm taking longer than expected because I'm fooling around, but I want to see if this will actually fool the Lionel or not. Link's freaking feet sticking out. Barrel man. We have a year, it's cool. That is true. I feel like the kid from Big Daddy. I put on my sunglasses. Oh. It spooked him. Will my barrel powers deceive you? Wow, I'm getting pretty close. Nothing to see here, just your average barrel. Nothing to see here. Excuse me, sir. Wow, it really works. This thing's better than the flippin' masks. Do. You can't. That's fantastic. Okay, it doesn't work anymore. Run, Link, run! As fast as you can in the barrel. Can you break it? Can you break the barrel? Oh, that's, yeah, that happened. The barrel's slowing you down. I mean, I guess if you move right under his nose, he'll find out what you're planning. That actually worked, though. Pretty sweet. Learned something new. That went really well, then really bad, really fast. Very true. Alright, let's see if I can properly roll this thing. Come on. Oh. I can't get on it. Just let me get on it. There we go. He doesn't stay on it very well, though. Not that easy to roll. Oh, God. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I suck at this. Really? There we go. Oh! Going the wrong way. Alright, whatever. We're done. I love the barrel. It's my favorite thing. It doesn't go anywhere without his barrel. What's up, old man? What are you doing? No, it's not obvious. You need to tell me about it. So this is how you get free labor. You just ask Link to do it. Easy there. Oh my gosh. I wasn't trying to hit you, sir. I was trying to do what you told me to do. Now it's my wood. I won't share. I refuse. The way Link walks with this axe. I mean, he's been mowing lawns for free for years. That's true. I don't remember Link moving this slow. Maybe it's because the PC version runs at 60 FPS or something. I don't know. And it just seems like the movement's smoother. Link DLC for lawn mowing sim on Switch. You know, I'm surprised nobody's made like a fan-made Link lawn simulator. He cost the potters a pretty penny, though. So that's why he had to cut all cut all that grass. Trying to work off his debts. Hyrule Lawn Sim 2022. Somebody needs to make it. I'm sure that's one fan-made project Nintendo won't take down. Who am I kidding? They'll probably take it down. You know, I'm surprised that they haven't done anything about the Ocarina of Time on PC thing. Which I know, I guess they technically can't because it's been reverse engineered. And the way that it works is different than them like ripping the game. But still, I'm sure Nintendo will come out of the woodworks with something to stop them. I really want to play it. I gotta download that. Oh, that's true. That's true. They probably do have a mod for that game already. Looks like we got, what, 7 people here? If you haven't yet, make sure to hit that like button. Helps out the streams, helps it so other people can see them, and we get more people in the chat. And also, if you haven't yet, I'm sure all of you have, but if you haven't yet, make sure to go check out my analysis on the teaser that we got earlier this week. I point out a few details that I'm sure some of you missed. Not all of you, but I'm sure some of you missed. Or going through all of that, just that 7 seconds and realizing like, oh, this is missing. Oh, this is here. Like, this was in the last trailer. It's kind of funny how you can pick out so many different little details. I even wanted to mention the fact that the scene that he's in almost looks like he's in the sky. But you can't see the background. It's got like a blur on it. But there is a little section where you can see like beyond Link and beyond the platform that he's on. That's one thing I didn't mention in that. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Picked the wrong stinking time for that. Should have done the easy route. Or done it the easy way. Thank you, Ian. Dude, he looks so good with his haircut, though. I find it funny that he went for, like, the long hairstyle for a while, and, like, Link's hairstyle is a little more, you know, it's cleaned up in this game, and then, like, Link gets long hair, and Aonuma just is like, nope, I'm cutting mine off. They could have been twins. Wait, what? I thought I got rid of a shield. I didn't. I'm a dork. Wow, this still hasn't cleared? Surprising. No hairdressers in Hyrule. Not yet. That would be a cool feature for them to add in the sequel. I could see like Hateno having something like that because they have the dye shop. Or maybe Kakariko. Maybe even Kakariko Village. It'd be like Aya's new job or something. So like, you know what? I can't contribute anymore because I was supposed to protect this this ball, and you took it. So I'm gonna be a hairdresser now. Finds a new purpose. Make Link look fabulous, you know? Kind of like the chick from Legends Arceus. We'll do your horse's hair, but regular Hylians, no, can't do the whole different ball game. Can't do that. Whole different ball game. Yeah. I feel yeah. I mean, I guess the outfits kind of take that place because you can just put on a different helm and it changes Link's hairstyle. But it'd be cool to be able to have options. You know, pick like the heroes or the what's one that's changed up? Like the what is it? The Vo set or the you all know what I'm talking about. The male Gerudo set. Like you could sit there and have like this hairstyle for it instead of the man bun that he has. We're gonna go from here because I really don't want to deal with the cold weather. And I need some spicy peppers. This is a perfect time to crack open the game again and try to get it finished before the next one releases, though. You still have time. I feel it though, like every time I sit down to record, I'll open up the game and then are you really gonna tell me the same? Okay, thank you. Thank you for not pointing out the freaking Temple of Time. But I always pull out the freaking game and then I'm like, oh, what's that over there? And I already know everything, like basically everything in this game, but it's like every time I'm like, ooh, shiny. Or I get distracted doing something stupid. Isn't there a pot? No, there's no. Oh, no, there is. Okay, we're good. We gotta take these out. Oh! Man, you got some reach. Alright, alright, alright. Leave me alone. Thanks. Really appreciate it if you could just, chill. Just a second. I need to put some clothing on. Alright. Breaking that wall, you know? I guess this works. I just really don't want to get smacked in the dome again. Oh my gosh. I can't take all of you right now. Yeah, see what's happening? Alright, alright, alright. Let's get to it. There we go. That's more like it. Whoa. Watch where you're throwing those things, dude. You butthead. No! Don't die, Link. Please don't die. We really don't need that headache right now. Get up, get up! There we go. Ran right into my hammer. Oh, there we go. Alright, he's dead. Who else? Oh boy. We are forever in the menu. But I don't want to waste that. Oh, you little stinker. Oh! I tried. I tried to move. Did not work. Alright, you're dead. And last, but certainly not least... Got him. Oh, I'm so tired of my inventory already. Your Soulsborne files, we don't talk about them. How about them Soulsborne files? Have you played Elden Ring yet? Or are you planning on picking it up? Oh, see you later, Miss Grace. Thank you for coming by. Hope to see you next time. We'll be back next next Tuesday. Or this upcoming Tuesday. We're cooking the books. Alrighty diety. Now then. I could either... I guess we'll see how far we can get with the torch. No. I guess it would have been worth it to get the fire rod. It's all good though. We will make it. It's funny how such a small flame keeps him warm. Skippity-doo-dah, skippity-day. Ah. There we go. Huzzah! Gotta keep that torch lit. I'm not gonna mess with these guys other than stealing their chest. Thanks, boys. You the bomb.com. Rick doesn't go anywhere without his torch. That's master torch to you, Sayori. Hi there. Please don't blow us up, guys. Oh. Yikes. Okay, okay, okay. I'll eat the meal. I'll eat the meal. Put a bullet to my head. Or a gun. You put a gun to my head. Oh, why I was thinking bullet. It's what comes out of the gun, silly goose. Oop, there's a chest. I can't get the shield. Anyhow. Got some amber. Do. I got them moves like Ganon. I got them moves like Ganon. Thank you for the arrow. Helped me out a ton. Anything else? Go get this warm doublet. The King's Grave. So, did they like dig a rock? I mean, dig a hole in this big old freaking mountain and then shove him in there? Or is it just like like they spread his ashes right here or something, and then built or put a stone up to? I mean, really, there's nothing underneath it. I'm sure his body was freaking disintegrated by Ganon. Natsu, like I was saying earlier, like E3 really isn't doesn't really matter when it comes to Nintendo doing a direct around then, so they'll probably still have the direct. And I'm sure, isn't there Summer Game Fest or something like that that happens as well around that time? I don't know if they're doing that again this year. I could be wrong. Maybe the snow is his ashes. Oh my gosh. All this snow? It's because of the king? No, but I do feel you. It kind of does seem like a big letdown on that front with E3 and all. But I think they're still gonna have something. I still have faith. All of it. Okay, cool. I figured it was gonna happen, so they'll probably still have a direct around that time, as it is, seeing as they already don't, you know, really get involved with presentations at E3, you know. And you know what the funny thing is, like, when you go to E3, those presentations normally happen, like, either earlier or, like, sometimes in the afternoon. I think the Microsoft one happened in the afternoon when I was there last time. But normally they're starting before, like, anything even opens. So a lot of guys will get up early and then go to those press conferences from the year that I went, at least. But yeah, the timing is hilarious. It is hilarious. It's like, oh, you thought we were doing E3 this year, huh? I had a feeling it was gonna get canceled. There was already rumors going around that it was gonna happen, and with the state of how or LA is handling COVID down there, I didn't see anything like that happening. And then a digital event, you know, it's a little too late in the game to be planning a digital event at this point in time. I think they were really hoping that they'd be able to reopen their stuff. I just find it kind of weird that I think LA County is different than Anaheim. I'm not 100% if Disneyland and Anaheim is in that county, but I think LA County has some different COVID restrictions, whereas like I just went to Disneyland and you don't have to wear a mask, you don't have to do any of that kind of stuff anymore. Like they've lifted it. So employees and everything still have to wear them, but I just find it kind of odd that they could open up Disneyland, but we can't have E3. I get that people in the like in the gaming industry, we want to make sure that we keep those types of regulations in place, but it's just kind of odd that the counties are like, oh, it's okay. I don't know, I don't want to get into that kind of talk, but we will see what happens with the announcements. Like I said, the companies, even Microsoft and Sony will probably still have something around that time. Oh no! Did not mean for that to happen. Yeah, it's kind of up to the like business around here too. So I could totally see why the LA Convention Center would probably want people wearing them regardless. Like that would be fine. But canceling it altogether, I don't know. I just don't see why they're doing that when they're allowing people to mass amounts of people to congregate in other areas. It's like, okay. But people can go to Universal Studios and Disneyland. I don't know. But like yesterday, for instance, I went to the eye doctor, like I was telling y'all earlier, and they actually have a policy where you have to wear a mask going in there. No big deal, you know, but a lot of places around here are just saying, go ahead and don't wear them. I mean, a lot of people are vaccinated now, so that also plays a role into it. But on another note, still looking forward to, even if they don't give us information then, within the next few months, getting something. I could see the game being talked about at a couple different events for Nintendo, at least their directs and stuff, in the coming months. May the goddess smile upon you. The way the monks dissolve looks almost like the way the Master Sword is dissolved. The little, like, holes and stuff in them as they float away. That's what's happening to the Master Sword. Is it? Is it finally time? Maybe the Master Sword is done. It very well could be. We could be seeing the end of the Master Sword. It would actually be pretty cool if they got rid of the Master Sword, like it just isn't a weapon anymore, and the whole purpose is to find what is it? Are they the silver arrows? I think that's what they are in the original. Oh no, A Link to the Past. Oh no, they were in Zelda as well, the original. Always forget about them. But yeah, that'd be kind of cool if we had to like find the silver arrows or something to defeat Ganondorf this time around. they'd probably just be like, oh no, we're not going with those. It's gonna be the freaking light arrows again. Rip. My dead body. Yeah, it will probably be talked about at the Game Awards, but they have to. We also have to keep this in mind. They have to start a marketing campaign. Well, technically, I could be wrong about this, but because Nintendo's strategy has changed a lot since COVID's happened. Like, we just get stuff like weeks before the game is going to launch. But like with Breath of the Wild, they marketed that game heavily from summer until spring, until it came out, and we got the two trailers, I think, at E3, and then we got that couple hours of gameplay footage with the Treehouse team. So I would think that they would want to try to reinvigorate the hype for this game prior to 3 months before release. I don't know. I could be wrong. They could surprise me and all of us on that front and go the route they've been going with all these other games, but the Zelda hype is really dying down right now. It's starting to get to the point where I feel like we're back in that 2015, 2016 period where all Zelda was kind of doing bad at that point. In terms of like theories, videos, everything was kind of dwindling at that point, and we're kind of back to that. I feel like everybody's kind of covered almost everything that they can about this game. And I mean, I've seen it in my numbers recently, like videos that have been up for years now that have always been popular are starting to dwindle in numbers. And a lot of the responses that I got from the delay announcement were a lot of people that, yes, there were a fair amount that were okay with the delay, but there were also a good amount that were not okay with it and were upset because we haven't gotten a lot of coverage and the hype isn't there anymore for them. The hype will obviously return once we get more footage and they start confirming more things and we get closer to release. I guarantee you all those people are going to come back and be like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. But as of right now, the hype levels are at an all-time low. Yep. Yeah, it's just starting to dwindle a little bit. I mean, yes, the little teaser that we got reinvigorated a lot of us and got a few people making videos. I had one that that was already in the works for this week that I actually postponed because of a few different things, but also because of this footage that we got. Kind of helps me paint a better picture for the video that I'm going to do. Just a sneak preview for all of you, this one's going to be a rather short theory video about Ganondorf's plan. So it's just going to be kind of roughly going over some of my ideas for what he might be up to this time around. I think it's fairly obvious on some of the points, but other stuff I think could be explained a little better. I just like exploring this game. Oh, I almost died. That's what exploring does to you. Ian, yes, I do feel like that has a big thing to do with it. Like the fact that we haven't gotten a new mainline 2D title to kind of like hold us over. It's all kind of been, we've got the spin-offs and then we've got remasters or whatever and just touched up games and everything. So it's like that can only do so much to reinvigorate the push for it. I feel you. Okay, here's one that has really been it's not bothering me, but it's just I feel like it needs to be explained. One theory that's been going around right now, I'm all for everybody having their theories and their ideas, but when things blatantly get skipped over just because of one image or something like that, it kind of, I don't know, it makes everybody think that something's gonna happen that's not gonna happen. For instance, there's a theory going around right now that Link has Ganondorf's hand.
Well done there, young one.
I'm gonna let this play, and then we'll get back to it.
The time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphorus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule. A kingdom which no longer
Death? Why did we
exists.
count a death? I didn't die. But I didn't die. He died.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its
No worries.
path. Lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary...
Let's wait till he actually dies.
Forgive me.
Yeah, let's not count the next one.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago. To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now.
Did it?
Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to
Are they
reverse
clear?
it lies dormant beneath the ground.
Whoever gave you that information bamboozled you.
And began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics,
Future, welcome back.
were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land.
It does look like charred coil. Or coral.
We also learned of a princess with a sacred power.
I can't
an
read.
appointed knight
It does look like charred coral.
of the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away.
I think it was Kat Bergerson that made that point in Jesse's video.
100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side.
Kind of reminds me of the one-hit obliterator now.
Our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon.
What do you mean by that, Future?
But nay,
Explain thyself.
Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
He's about to respond with a plan that Link and Zelda don't even know about yet. That is far beyond our imagining.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the divine beasts.
I love this music.
Turned against us. The champions lost their lives, Those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated.
The Master Coral looks like it would hurt a lot unless it's fragile. Yeah, it could be.
However,
I bet you the tip of it, like right where the holes are and stuff, I don't know if you could end up hitting anything actually with it.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of
You know what I
Hyrule
think is going to be really cool is if we are able to actually see what the goddess sword was made of. Like, we got to pick up ore. Like, if it ends up being master ore or whatever it is, to repair that end of the blade.
Zelda,
I'm expecting for some type of blacksmith to come into play
right up to the very end.
if we're repairing it.
That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance.
First time Ganon rises, Ganon lost. Second time Ganon rises, Ganon won.
Even now, as
Kinda.
she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will.
He won for 100 years. He won the battle, not the war.
Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you.
No, you don't.
But I am powerless here.
You let your daughter die.
Save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts.
The 4 people that can restore the champion weapons will come together to help reforge the Master Sword. That would be cool. That would be sweet.
I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness.
Oh yeah?
Follow the road out to Kakariko Village.
Kakariko.
There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that
Link,
lies ahead.
aka the Hylian champion.
Consult
Yep.
the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Okay, now that that's done, I can go ahead and talk about it. So yeah, there's like this theory going around right now that Link has Ganondorf's arm. Well, it's possible. I'm not gonna lie, it's possible. We don't know anything about this game yet. Based off the footage that we've seen thus far, it doesn't make any sense because we've seen Link get his arm attacked by Malice. We've seen Link's hand fuse with the green energy. So we know that this green hand that's holding down Ganondorf fuses with Link's right arm somehow, some way, shape, or form. We've seen it grab Link, and we've seen that it also has extremely long nails. And what I've always assumed is that Nintendo went ahead and said, okay, we already have the models and assets for Blight Ganon, right? Let's go ahead and take the arm and the hand from the Blights and reuse that asset and change the colors and all that kind of stuff because it looks almost identical to a Blight hand with the nails and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of people seem to think that because Link has long nails and he's got the like gold stuff on his fingers, that he somehow switched arms with Ganondorf, or Ganondorf like gave him his arm or something like that. And while it makes sense because the jewelry in Ganondorf's hand kind of look the same on Link and then on Ganondorf, the reason his arm is black is because it was chewed on by Malice, and then the green hand saved it, which is either replacing his right arm, which I would think it's replacing his right arm because we see the Master Sword is chewed on. So I would think, okay, Link's arm got completely destroyed, and then the green hand replaced it so he'd have an arm again. And the reason his nails are long is because the green hand had extremely long nails, way longer than Ganondorf's. So, I don't know. Maybe it is a demon or something that's inside that green hand or whatever, and that's why Link's got this like demon arm now. But I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it. See you on Tuesday, Clifford. See you later. Yeah, I'll have to show a picture of it. I'll maybe post it on my Twitter or something. But I had noticed it a long time ago when that very first trailer came out. And I was like, you know, where have we seen that before? Where have we seen that before? And then I was like, oh, the blights. They look so similar. Even the way that it kind of glows and all that kind of stuff looks like the malice that covers the blights. So, but like I said, I'm not going to say that it's not true or anything like that, because it's still perfectly possible that it could be Ganondorf's hand. I just find it very unlikely. Yeah, the corpse is gotta be Ganondorf. Like, there's no... It's got Gerudo symbols on it. They look extremely old comparative to that of the newer Gerudo symbols that we see over in Gerudo Town. It's gotta be Ganondorf. Gotta be Ganondorf. I could see Girahim making a return in this game, because we never actually see him disappear, get destroyed, or anything like that. So I think demise, it just like the sword just disappears or dissolves, but we never see where Girahim goes, is my main point. So he could still be, you know, roaming about. A lot of people seem like the idea that he is actually like Ganondorf or Ganon's Triton, which would be pretty epic. But I think if anything, the guy went into a long slumber like Fi in order to preserve himself longer. And we'll see him again at some point or another. Still want to know why Aster had Gerudo symbols on his claws. Probably just because he knew that Calamity Ganon was previously Gerudo. Maybe it was a way for him to, like, think that he was impressing or relating to Calamity Ganon by wearing those symbols. And all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I've always found it kind of funny that the Yiga clan also were like, you know what, we're gonna go take this this spot that is very symbolic to the Gerudo people in terms of ancient times. It leads me to believe that this place used to be like important to Ganon or Ganondorf or something in some way, shape, or form. I wouldn't be surprised if it's honestly the location that we go to find out where the heck he is, because who else would want to, other than, like, obviously the Hylians, but, like, who else would, you know, kind of condemn Ganondorf other than his people, kind of tell him, like, hey, he's over here, or hey, he's our responsibility, let us handle this so we can be good with the Hylian people again. We need a horse. I should have gone the other way. Leave me alone, Moblin. the best part about Aster though is him freaking getting eaten. Like, that would be hilarious if that ended up happening like Ganondorf, and he's like, oh, like I sat here in like resurrected demise, like the true freaking source of this evil and all this other stuff, and then he just gets eaten. I would laugh so hard. It just absorbs him. He's like, "Oh, you hold the rest of my immense power. I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna use that. Bye." Ganondorf just becomes freaking cannon fodder. Oh man. I know a lot of people that'd be upset, but what comes around goes around, you know what I mean? I mean, not that the guy hasn't been stabbed in the face and in the chest and sealed away multiple times. I think he's gotten his karma, but not for this. He destroyed their whole freaking kingdom. Twin Greg. The hand is Aster from the Calamity timeline. He's like, I'm enacting my revenge on this stinking dirty guy. He went and ate me. He just absorbed me into his being. He like attaches to Link's arm and he's like, Falcon Punch. What time is it? 3:50? Almost been playing for 2 hours. I've lost track of time. This is what Breath of the Wild will do to you. Disperse. They didn't stand a chance. That's true. I'm surprised as well, to be honest with you, now that I think about it. Like, the last one did get a lot of DLC. So, you're right. I'm also surprised that we haven't gotten more DLC for Age of Calamity. Maybe that's what they're planning on doing to kind of hold us over until Breath of the Wild 2 comes out. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some type of like story segment for like you know, what happens after Age of Calamity to see how that interconnects to the story of Breath of the Wild 2. Just like a unofficial sneak peek of stuff to come or something like that. You know, not timeline based or attached to it in any way. Oh god. But just like, hey, this is partially what's going to happen in the next game. That'd be pretty sweet. Oh, that was a pretty far jump. What the heck happened there? I guess I could always use that throwing spear though. Get rid of that. Let's see, can I make this jump? Nope. Sad times. Probably could have just made it normally. I'm over here trying to do freaking shield surf jumps and everything. Could have just jumped. Ooh, a villain path DLC. That'd be sweet. I kind of feel like we got that with the little segments with like Koga and or Master Koga and what's the other guy's name? Suga? Oh, I always forget about that guy. He's such a good character. Such a good character. Like I feel like Suga should have been in this game. That's how good of a freaking character he is, but it'd be nice to actually see him in Breath of the Wild 2, like Master Koga just forgot all about him. Villain path since villain mode. That would be cool. Being able to play on the winning side. For this game though. I love these torches. They're like no other ones in the game. They're so sweet. They really accent this bridge nicely too. Don't worry, dude, I'm not gonna jump. Don't have to stop me. Alright, so how far should we go today? Kakariko Village or what? I'm gonna have to stop eventually, but let's go ahead and get that tower over there. Boing. Kakariko Village would be fine. Okay. There's that chest up there. I'm not gonna bother with these dudes. You could hush. Thanks. Oh, you know what? Maybe I will bother with them. I can kill them with bomb arrows. Bomb arrows! Hey you, Pikachu. Oh, he's a black Bako. That's not good. Leave me be. Go away. Here, you want some fire? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I did bother with them and I got the chest. We didn't die. Good stuff. Mine. There's a sneaky river snail over there. I'm gonna go get... Oh. Well then, Flanders. Please break. Oh, oh gosh. Okay. fine with me, I guess. At least it broke one. Okay, we're good. Oop, I need that. I need that. Rupee. Now we can go get our stuff. Oh, that's sick. Nice pickup. Nice pickup, Natsu. I still need to get the champion amiibos, or amiibo. I don't know what I was thinking by putting the S at the end there, but yeah, I still need to get the champion amiibo for Breath of the Wild to get the complete set of them. I have the NFC tags, so I can still get the items from them, but I really want all 4 of them. And I haven't been seeing them anywhere lately either, which is a little concerning. Because I used to see them all over the place, and I thought, oh, I'll have time. I'll be able to pick them up, you know, not a big deal. And now it's... Now it's like, oh, I think the reprints are all gone. I think I missed my opportunity. It's all right, though. I got a lot of them. I think you all can see them behind me up on the shelf. Can we make it? I just want to be able to float over there instead of... No, we can't make it. But there's a Korok seed up there. I just want the Korok seed. It's not even that far. Oh, what is this marking? Oh, it's just a chip in the pole. I feel you. I've got a few different things that I'm into collecting right now, and Amiibo are on the end of that scale. Just because I feel like Nintendo hasn't done the most with them, per se. But they're still sick figures to collect. Oh gosh. No! Alright, we're gonna have to wait till I get more stamina. That's BS. Oh, you know what? No. No, we don't have to wait. Might be able to cheese this. Cheese-a-reno. There's not enough grass. Never mind. If there was more grass, I'd do it. I don't want to waste the bomb arrow just to start a fire. But yeah, that's a nice find, Natsu. Pretty good deal for 4 amiibo. Especially, aren't the prices raised on those now? How much do they cost? If you don't, if you know off the top of your head. If you don't, it's okay. Oh, you're going to a con this weekend? Nice. I wonder if, I gotta look up and see if Sacramento is doing their normal gaming convention that they do. That's where I've met, like, a few different people. Joey Ferris, from Game Explain and Commonwealth Realm, met him there. TGM, Alex. He was on the channel a lot back in the day and helped out on a lot of videos, collabed with me and all that kind of stuff. Met him there. A couple other people. Uh, 15. Okay. Yeah, that brings it back down to like the normal pricing, right? Yeah, and then I met Conrad. I actually met Conrad in Sacramento as well. He came down for a little bit. I think the convention was happening, but I didn't go that year. But he came down, and me and Alex and Joey and Conrad kind of all hung out for a little bit. Chill guy, really chill guy. It was fun going over there and meeting him and everything, and spending the day. Just talking about basically Zelda, and we went to Old Town Sacramento and all that kind of stuff. It was cool. It was really cool. He is a giant, and I'm a giant, and he's taller than me. So the guy is ginormous. I couldn't believe it. I was so surprised because, like, I'm 6'4", and for somebody to be that, I mean, like, yes, of course there's people that are taller than me, like, no big deal, but I just don't come across it very often. And when I met Conrad, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so not used to looking up at people. And I meant that in like the best way possible. I don't mean like he's a monster. I just mean he's really tall compared to me. Yeah, COVID ruined a lot of stuff on that front. Cons are fun. Just being able to go and like look at the stuff too. Because even like game stores right now are just like, they don't have a lot of stuff. Like even like especially around here, we've got like one retro game store from between here and Sacramento. And like most of them are up in Sac, which doesn't really help that matter, you know. So going to those cons, it's always like, oh my gosh, look at this game. They have this game. Like, I haven't seen this game in like 20 years. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, that's a good good way for them to do it, because those vendor halls do get pretty packed. Oh no. We got this. Whoop. Really? Again? Come on. Why do I suck at this? Now. Thank you. There we go. Come to me, my pretty. Oh yeah, that's who else I saw at that SAC convention was the voice overlord, the guy that voiced all of Conrad's timeline videos. I got an autograph from him because he did the Fallout series too, and I love that freaking series that they did on that, or that he voiced for that. Super chill guy too, just like the rest of the people I've mentioned. But it's cool. I got to, you know, go over and talk to him. I think Loxton was there too. That's where I got my Pokemon, Pokemon shirt that I normally wear on stream. It was actually his, and I bought it from him directly. It was cool to chat with him and everything for a little bit. Loxton was super chill. Oh, that is really surprising not to. With the 16 limit, like most of the people that committed theft were under 16. Wow. I guess it pays to be an adult. In that instance. Yeah, what thing is that? I used to have that autograph right behind me. I don't know where it's at now. Probably in my... what was this? Sorry. We're gonna go through that again. Okie dokie. Let's drop a bow. Get rid of one of these. Open sesame. Yeah, we're not going up there. We'll go to this next shrine and then get our happy butts over to Kakariko and wrap this up. Is this worth it? Yep, it sure freaking was. Go, Link, go. Go, Link, go. Go, Link, go. Oh. They shot me down. Run, Link, run. Run, Link, run. Excuse me. Oh, that would be so convenient, Ian, to have a quick swap like that, to where you just open a chest and you're able to swap out your item. Oh my gosh, that would make... It would alleviate that headache so much. Yeah, I guess that is how it works, huh? With minors and all. They really can't, they don't have anybody to blame at that point except for parents, and if the parent's not there supervising them, then what are you gonna do? I mean, I guess the worst case, or the worst case scenario is they're gonna call your mom and dad and tell them to come pick you up, like the mall does if you try to steal anything, and then they may have to pay for what you stole, even though you brought it back, or didn't bring it back but got caught with it and got it taken back. I don't know how they handle those sort of things nowadays. I've never been brave enough to do anything like that. Or rather, dumb enough. I don't know what you would what you would put there, because it's kind of not cool to be stealing stuff like that. Kind of, it just isn't cool to be stealing stuff like that, is what I should say. Excuse me. Both brave and dumb, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. Boom. There we go. I want to be in front of the door. There we go. We did it. We did it. Okay. Another shrine done. Getting all the orbs. I've been really wanting to go to one of those things. We have this con that's in my city as well, but I normally don't go to it because it's like more of a Comic-Con type of thing, less for video games and stuff. But it's chill. We have a big old arena here, so they host it in the arena, and they've had like the stormtroopers come out, and who else? I think they had the voice actor that used to play Pikachu, or no, it was Ash. The voice actor that played Ash was there one year from the Pokemon anime, and then who else? There's a couple other pretty well-known people that were there. Bunch of people dress up. It's pretty awesome. I actually wanted to get a booth one year. Just in case, you know, there's any Zelda fans that watch my content here in my city. But they required all this stuff out from me, and I just didn't end up doing it. Maybe one of these years I'll do it. It'd be fun, I think. I don't think I'll get a lot of people showing up to get autographs or anything like that, but it would still be pretty cool to kick back and talk with people about Zelda in person and maybe sell some merch or something. I don't know. Even the SAC one would be pretty cool to go to and do a booth. I'm definitely not as popular as some of these dudes that are around this area, though. You okay, Octo? Oh, look, I made a boat. How did he survive? Like, what? The rock saved you. You're not supposed to be able to swim. Oh, your freaking platform's gonna take you away, dude. Please do it. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Oh no. He's gonna kill me. Oh, there he goes. Yes. See you later, Sayori. Thank you for coming out. Hello. That's pretty cool. Charles would be epic to meet. I mean, there's a lot of people like that I regret not going and saying hello to at like E3 and stuff. Like one of my favorite hosts, even though the guy does get some bad press every now and again, but one of my favorite hosts from when I was a kid, from G4 Network, was Adam Sessler and Morgan Webb. And Adam Sessler was walking out of a hotel when I was in E3, and me, Jesse, Daniel, and Kayla were all walking over to the CVS to go buy sunscreen, and I literally watched him walk out of the hotel, and I was like, dude, is that Adam Sessler? And everybody was like, who is that? And I explained it and everything, and I think it was Jesse or Daniel were like, oh, I remember that guy. And then we walked past him. I was like, oh my god, it is. I had like a fangirl moment. And then I decided, like, oh, I'm not gonna bother him. He probably gets people asking for pictures and stuff like that all the time. I think the only two people that I went up to while I was there was HMK. I went and said hello to him while he was Kingdom Hearts 3 was at that E3. And I just got done playing it. He was standing there by one of the booths. Went up and talked to him for a bit. Super chill dude. And then the Gamers Joint was also one that I went up and said hello to. He was chill. I think he had a lot going on that day, so it was a really quick, like, hey, can I get a picture with you, man? Hi, bye, kind of sort of thing, you know? But super chill guys. And then not so popular anymore, we also saw Boogie2988. He was in his little cart that he was driving around. That was cool to see him. You know, if you watch him, you know, but at the time he was pretty stinking popular. Oh my gosh, you got to get a picture choking Charles. That's hilarious. That's freaking awesome. Ultimate goal of mine is to, like, be able to, like, go up and just talk to Aonuma or Miyamoto. Like, oh man, I'd faint, honestly. Even Fujibayashi, I'd really like to meet any one of them. I wouldn't even necessarily want like a photo with them or anything like that. Like, I know some of those guys can be, I don't know if they are, but I know, like, who is it? Tetsura Nomura, the guy that makes Kingdom Hearts. I think he has issues with people taking photos of him. But yeah, just being able to meet them, like, I'm sure those guys, like I said earlier, like, I'm sure those guys get people asking for that kind of stuff all the time. So just being able to go up and talk to them and treat them like it's just a normal day, you know, normal fan coming up to you that's not asking for things too extravagant, you know. It would just be epic. The epic moment. Ian meeting me would be awesome. I'd love to meet you too, Ian. We'll have to do something sometime, like a fan meetup eventually one of these years where we can everybody can have an opportunity to meet a Zelda YouTuber or something. Like, I think that would be cool for all of us to put on. And like maybe do it in like different parts, like maybe like a TwitchCon or isn't that what it's called? I can't remember what it's called. I don't go to those ones, so. But like something like that would be cool, to where we could all do a big old meetup. I know they've done it in the past, like Jesse and Daniel and everybody else did it, I think in 2019. I wasn't able to make it to E3 that year, but it would be sweet. I would love to do that. Meeting everybody and just meeting people in the community in general is a pleasure. I think there's some big conventions that happen on the East Coast. I think one of those things happens on the East Coast. I'm not 100%. I know a lot of them happen over here on the West Coast. PAX. That's what it is. PAX. That's the one that I was thinking of. Yeah, like PAX East or PAX West would be cool.
It's been quite a long time, Link. I am much older now, but you remember me, don't
It'd be a really good opportunity to like go to the Nintendo store too. And just, you know, go over to New York and check that thing out.
Ah. Oh. Ah.
Don't do it, Link. She's gonna eat you.
Oh.
Wait, did Simpa's hat have those like little trinkets on it in Age of Calamity? I just want to see the thumbnail on this video. It won't show it to me. I just want to see her hat. I don't recall it having those. Oh, it does. Okay, they did include it. All right, all right. I was gonna say those would be so damaging if she was to use that, but yeah, she does. Oh man, that sucks. It's like everything came piling in right at the same time. Oh.
Yeah.
Of course I am. Ha. Not a memory to your name, and yet your intent is ever to charge forward only with only courage and justice on your side. That, of course I am. Oh, that's good.
Oh.
That's cool they were able to do that, because a lot of places do like non-refundable tickets and everything. Or like, oh, you have to cancel like a week before or 48 hours before.
The history of the royal family.
She kind of looks like a turtle. She does.
The history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess.
Simpa does look awesome though.
Each conflict
Love me some Simpa.
faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago. Hyrule was then blossoming as a highly advanced civilization.
That is amazing.
Even the most
Consistency.
powerful
I like it.
monsters posed little threat to the denizens of the realm. The people thought it wise to utilize their technological prowess to ensure the safety of the land should Calamity Ganon ever return.
Sauron's eye.
Constructed 4 mechanical wonders that came to be known as
The all-seeing eye
beasts.
above
They
Hyrule
also
Castle.
built a legion of autonomous weapons called Guardians. The divine beasts were piloted by 4 individuals of exceptional skill from across the land, and thus the plan to neutralize Ganon was forged.
Hello, welcome to the stream.
Upon his inevitable return to Hyrule, the princess and the hero fought alongside these four champions.
They very well could be.
against the
I think that's why they went with the script that they went with this time. Like the symbols and stuff that we see all over the place in the new footage. I really think that they went with that this time, so then we can't decipher it, because I think they thought, oh, you know, we're gonna make this Sheikah text and all this stuff, and nobody's gonna be able to do that right away. And I think it was like less than 2 days later, what was it, Zeltic got that thing all translated with his Discord community,
sacred power to seal away Calamity Ganon.
which was insane. But yeah, I feel like that's why they've gone with this new script, in order to throw us off, so we can't decipher it. But I'm sure they'll do it in the game to where it's like, okay, it translates to English or whatever, or it translates in general, so we can decipher it. Though I would really like to know what the symbols around, unless it's just gibberish. I would love to know what the symbols around that are floating around Ganondorf when he's sealed mean. I'm gonna laugh when it actually does say Seal Ganon or whatever, like everybody thought it did in Gerudo, but it's actually just in a different language, you know? Because it's obviously not Gerudo text now that we have seen more of it. I was one of those people that did point that out. I thought it did look like it, but it's not the same. All right, we got our mission. Free the divine beasts.
Oh.
Exactly. Exactly. There's a lot of people that jumped on that bandwagon right away too, but we were wrong. There's the legendary ball. Okay, I guess that just about does it for today. We will be ending off the stream here. Go ahead and sit at a campfire. We will sleep until night. Again. Or rest until night. Basically the same thing. Alright. That's it for today, everybody. I will see you all Tuesday of next week, where we will continue this thing. Let me go ahead and save before I forget. There we go. I bid you all farewell. Have a fantastic rest of your week. And yeah, we'll continue this, like I said, next week. And then hopefully I'll be getting something out for to detail more of this new footage that we got. You know, go over some of my ideas with y'all. It's been fantastic. It was fun. I appreciate all of you who have come through today. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.